welcome to class 3 of Pilates with Katie. Today we're going to be focusing on, we're always focusing on core, but core and upper body. Today we could benefit, if you're feeling quite strong, with some weights. Now I have just got two 1 kilogram hand weights here. If you don't have them, some cans or tins would do just the trick as well. So if you've got them, go and grab them now, pause me, and they will be really helpful in just letting us use those muscles a little bit more. So we'll get started in a quick warm-up. Our warm-up and cool down are going to be focusing on the body parts that we've used. So let's get into it. So again, we just always like to start with our head and neck just to make sure it's an important part of our routine, just to make sure they're feeling okay. So feet underneath our hips, relax your shoulders, looking over our right shoulder. Nice deep breaths, getting the body feeling good for what is to come. Looking up, over the over the left, and down to the ground. Fabulous. We are going to take our right hand, cross it over our chest, and bring it in with our left hand. Now here we're hoping to just stretch out our deltoid muscle, which is our big shoulder muscle, and down our arm as well. Good work. Stretch it out, stretch that chest, and then come the other way. Just exactly the same there. Good work. And stretch out again. Perfect. We're going to take our hands up to a T position. If your range doesn't quite allow that, just come down a little bit to about 45 degrees there. If we can, all the way up to 90. And we're going to gently come round, keeping our toes pointing forward, but our upper body from our hips up are coming round to the right, and the middle, and the left. Good. Middle, and right, and middle, and left. Very nice. And just again stretch out those arms in between. And then we're going to move on to our what we call hundreds. So again, you're going to come to either 45 or 90 degrees with our shoulders here. We're going to start with our palms facing down, and we're going to do small pulses, 10 with our palms facing down, 10 with our palms facing up, 10 clockwise little circles, and 10 anti-clockwise little circles. If you need to come down for a recital in between, but we're going to try and stay up there for the full 40 counts, okay? So when we're ready, the setup and preparation of our lower body is just as important. So feet underneath our hips, making sure our tummy muscles are on, or taking those ribs and joining them to our hips, okay? Let's bring the arms up to wherever you're comfortable and start with the palms facing down and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms face up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little clockwise circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anti-clockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest them down. Good job. Give them a little stretch out. If we want to take our fingers together, place them on the crown of our head. Just look up towards the ceiling and stretch out through our chest there. Very nice. And relax them down. Very good. So we're going to grab our magic circle if you have one. And we're going to come back into our good posture here. We're going to place the magic circle in our hand. turn it to face the hip, place our hand onto it. This hand, opposite hand, doesn't really matter where it goes. I like to put it on my hip for a little bit more support. And then we're just going to push into our magic circle for 10 on each side. Okay, when we're ready, nice posture again, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax and switch sides. The further in you press, the more resistance there will be with this magic circle. Okay, let's go again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Perfect. We're going to come to the side into our lunge position. Now here, we're not spending too much time in our lunge. We're going to take our hands out to the front. We're going to pull that knee up, involving our core here, and we're going to squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. Okay, so when we're ready, left leg in front, arms out. Let's bring it up. Hold that high knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to switch legs. Exactly the same. High knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Switch legs. Bring it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Last time. Bring it in. High knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Hop that to the side. Come to the end of our mat. And we're going to do our spine roll down again. Rolling that head and neck. Upper body, soft bend in the knees. Let the shoulders relax out like a rag doll. Swing it around. Very good. Okay, and we're coming straight down onto our mat here. Good. Onto our knees. Okay, now we've got two options next for our thread the needle stretch. We've got our typical thread the needle stretch where we're going to take our right hand, bring it through the gap between our left hand and our left knee, far down as we can, and just hold it there. Our alternative is to stretch out our opposite leg, so for me, my left leg, and bring my right hand through. So we've got to do a little bit more balancing, but we sometimes just get a slightly better stretch. So join me in whatever one you feel better. And up. And switch. Good job. Okay. Let's do one more each way. Lovely. And switch. Perfect. Okay, and for our first main exercise, we are going to come into our plank. So we've got two options for our plank. We have got our low plank, which is down on our elbows, like so. Or we've got our high plank where we're up on our hands here, nice and high. Both, we want to keep that bum as low as we can, and we have got a couple of exercises to try. If you feel the exercises are a bit much, I want you just to come back to that plank position, either low or high, and just try and hold your plank, okay? So let's get started. Our first one is going to be our hip dips. So we're into our plank. Okay, there we go. And we're just taking our hips from the right to the left, from the right to the left. And we're going to go for the count of 10. And after that, if we can, we're going to go straight into our high knees in our plank. So we're going hip dips and then high knees as fast as we can. Okay, if at all we want to have a wee breather, obviously have a rest, or just come into holding the plank for the amount of counts that we're doing our exercises. Okay, should we give it a try? Let's go. So either low plank or high plank, bum nice and low. Let's get it sorted to start with. Very nice. Starting with those hip dips, let's go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into those high knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Stretch out those arms. Brilliant. Very good. Okay, then we're going to come into our side plank. Again, we've got 2 levels. Level 1, we're going to come down onto our elbow. Legs come out to the bottom of our mat, and all we're hoping to do for our level 1 is just hold a side plank. So that's coming up and hold. Okay, good work. Our level 2 is we're coming up as high as we can, and again holding, or we're going to try and stretch through and out, through and out. Okay, so whatever level, we're going to do the count of 10. So if you're down your elbow in level 1, just holding that for the count of 10. If you're up, just holding for 10, or if we're stretching up and through for 10. I'm going to do it on both sides, so let's see how we go. And again, at all, if you need a rest, you want to stretch out, go for it, and then meet us back when you're ready. So, into position, whatever one you're going for. I find it easier to have my feet kind of in a train line, or you can have them on top of each other to see what you feel easier to do. When we're ready, let's bring it up. Get in position. And let's go for the count of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down nice and steady, and switch sides. Make sure you give that wrist a little stretch out if you were in that high side plank there. And let's go when we're ready, lifting up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Well done. Excellent. Now we're going to grab our tins or our weights if you've got some. So just do that when you're ready. Have a wee breather. And then we're going to come on our knees. Place our left knee out to the side. And we're going to bend slightly from our hips. I'll just show you from the side so you see what I mean. We're going to take our weights in front, and we're going to open up our arms, taking them to the side, like so. Okay, can do this without weights if you please, if it's a bit much, or obviously tins if you've got them available. So left leg out to the side, slight hinge in our hips, Bring our arms forward and we're opening for 8. Nice and slow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Switch legs. And exactly the same for this side. When we're ready, hinge in the hips, weights forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, now we're either going to come onto our knees or down onto your bottom or cross-leg, whatever feels good for you today, or even sitting on a pillow if that's better. We're focusing on our upper body for this next set. We're going to do a little bit of range of movement. So I might switch between sideways and front just to see what is better for you to see. But we're going to come up in front for the first exercise, and then we're going to bend the elbows, straighten the arms and bring them back down. Okay, so from the front, that's up, bend, straighten and down. Okay, we're only going to go for 5 and then we're going to switch up. So let's come up in front, bend, straighten. Good job. Bring it up, bend, straighten, down. Very good. Bring it up, bend, straighten, down, up, bend, straighten, down. Very nice. Okay, next we're coming up again, but just the halfway. Turn the palms to face up. We're going to bring them in, bicep curl, turn round again, and push up and all the way down. Okay, so 5 again. Come up halfway, bicep curl, turn, push and down. That's 1. Up, bicep curl, push and down. That's 2. Bring it up, bicep curl, push and down for 3. Up, bicep curl, push and down for 4. Up, bicep curl, push and down. Excellent. Now we're all going to come onto our knees if we're not already, but we're going to come high into our knees here. Again, we're going to have a little hinge from the hips, and as we hinge and take our bottom down towards our feet, we're lifting those hands up above our head and back. Okay, so as we come down, arms come up, and as we come up, arms come down. Okay, let's go for 5 when we're ready. Bring it up. 1 and back. Up. 2 and back. Up. 3 and back. Up. 4 and back. Last one. 5 and back. Very nice. Okay, last one with our arms here. We're going to come into our sort of half squat position here, into our bicep curl. Bring our elbows back, and then we're going to work our triceps here. Okay, again just for 5. Okay, so bicep curl just to get in that position, then bringing our elbows back, and let's bring those weights all the way back, full arm extension for 1, in, 2, in, 3, in, 4, in, 5, in. Excellent. Pop that weights to the side. Very nicely done. Okay, the last one in this kneeling position. We're going to work our abs now. Okay, so hands on our hips, and we want to try and keep straight from our knees to our head. We're going to have a lean back. Okay, so really tighten those tummy muscles, make sure they're working as we lean as far as we comfortably can and back up. And this is one that over the next few weeks we'll try it again and we'll see if we can get any further, okay? Let's give it a try. Also working these big quad muscles here for this one, okay? Let's go. 5 again. Slowly back, far as you can. Hold and up tall. And then again. Hold and tall. Very nice. And 3. Hold and tall. Good. 4. Hold and tall. Last one. 5. Hold and tall. Very good. Come onto your bottom. Bring the knees up into our high sitting here. That is perfect. Okay, we're going to make a little bit of space. Stretch out those legs. Grab a band. Going to go for it light today. Hook it round our feet. Come and sit up nice and tall, and we're going to go for our upper body rows here, okay? So we've got hold of our band, we're sitting up nice and tall, and we're going to try and pull the band in towards our tummy. Keeping that nice upright position, we're trying to pull our scapula together. Okay, let's go again. We're going to try 8. Let's go. For 1, relax. 2, relax. 3, relax. 4, relax. 5, relax. 6, relax. 2 more. 7, relax. And 8, relax. Very nice. Pop that band off. And we're going to come and have a lie down. So all the way down to our mat here. Very good. So starting with just some pelvic tilts just to make sure that lower back is feeling good. So that's just our squashing the grapes. So just pushing down into the mat and relaxing. Okay, and while you continue with that, I'm going to talk through our next little set. So a real ab and upper body combination here. So we're going to sit our upper body up if we can. You can use your hands behind your legs just to get you there, and then we're going to try and hold this position. If we're not quite managing there, we can come up a little bit further and just hold it with our shoulders there, okay? If we're in this position, we're not going to be getting as much upper body as we'd like. So if we're in our position here, we're just going to be bringing those knees up into tabletop and back out, okay? But that's absolutely fine, we're still getting a good workout there. If we're able to bring that upper body up a little bit, we're going to take our weights again if we can. So we're in this position and we're going to punch left, punch right for 10. Left and right. And then we're going to punch up for 10, keeping that upper body up if we can. And then we're going to bring just about knee level out and in for 10, all while keeping those abs switched on. Okay, if we're not quite managing that, we can either come up and go with our legs, still getting a little bit of a tummy burn there, or we can bring the whole body back down and just punch with our head and neck resting down on the mat there. Okay, so see what we fancy. And you can go between the levels again if you want to, just see what feels good for you. So finish off with those pelvic tilts there, and let's grab those weights or tins and let's give it a go. So bring that upper body up and let's punch left and right for 10. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the upper body up. Knee height. Bring it open for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And put those weights down and relax onto the mat. Well done. Have a little breather. Complete some more pelvic tilts if that feels okay. Very nice. Okay, now those hundreds that we did at the start, we're going to revisit them but in a different posture. So what we're going to do, we've got 2 levels. Level 1, head and neck stay down on the mat, arms come down by your side, and we're pulsing 10 palms facing down, 10 palms facing up, 10 clockwise circles, 10 anti-clockwise circles. Level 2, we're bringing that head and neck up again, and we're doing the exact same. So 10 down, 10 up, 10 clockwise circles, 10 anti-clockwise circles. Okay, let's give it a try. We're almost there. You're doing so well. Into position. Level 1 or level 2, or a combination if you feel like it. Palms facing down. Let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clockwise circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anti-clockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Stretch those hands up over your head. Stretch the legs down. Very nice. You've got 1 more ab section to go. You are doing so well. Okay, after our little stretch there, we have our last exercise. So if you just start by taking those knees up into that rest position there, and we have got a level 1 and a level 2. So our level 1, we're going to link our hands together, place them behind the crown of our head, try and keep our shoulders or our elbows out nice and wide, and we're just going to think about taking the right elbow towards our left knee. Okay, obviously nowhere near, but that direction, and then back down. Okay, and then straight up to the other side. Now instead of coming up and across, we want to try and just come straight across. Okay, and our level 2 is we're going to involve our legs. So exactly the same with our upper body, but we're going to take one leg out straight, one leg bent, and then we're crossing again. And the lower we can take our straight leg, the more our abdominal muscles are going to work there. Okay, so we're going to just go for the count of 10. When we're ready, let's give it a try. Into position. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest all the way down. Well done, guys. That is our another class finished. Let's come and have a little sit up and a wee stretch off. Okay, so we're just going to come up here, take one leg in front, one leg nice and long, and the other leg just bent up. We're going to have a stretch round. So obviously join in with us just now if you want to have a wee cool down. No worries if not. And then both legs down and other leg up. If the hand is enough to stretch around, that's absolutely fine. If you can go for the whole elbow down, then go for that. Excellent. Okay, then we're going to sit with our legs out in front, sit up nice and tall, and thinking about stretching out our neck and our shoulders as well, because they've worked hard today. So starting with our neck, if this position with your legs isn't comfortable, just go with whatever feels good for you. With our neck, we're going to try to tuck our chin into our chest, but keeping our crown of our head still in line with the top of our spine, so we're not bending forward like so. Good. And relax. And tuck it in. And relax. One more. And keep that chin tucked while we look round to the right, to the middle, and the left. Very nice. Excellent. Okay, and then we're going to take our arms and stretch them forwards. Okay, now we want them to be in line with the rest of our body. And then just moving our shoulders, we're going to stretch them forward. So my spine stayed in the same place. I'm just stretching my hands and my shoulders forward, and then bring them back to midline. And forward. Good. And midline. Let's do two more. Forwards. And midline. Forwards. And midline. Very nice. Okay. Then we're going to have a little sit round to the front as we take our right shoulder and cross it over just like we started, stretching off that deltoid muscle. And stretch all the way out and the other way. Good. Okay, and taking our right ear to our right shoulder, taking it over that little bit further if we can. And back to the middle and the other way. Okay, and then either in a cross leg or with your legs out in a V, start to walk your hands forward as far as you can and just stretch down those shoulders. Very good. Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us for another class, and I hope to see you next time. See you later.